Whoosah.
Woosah, baby. Woosah. We're about to drink some Henny at 10 in the
Oh
morning
my
on
God.
a Sunday morning. Good morning, everybody. Or whoever's fucking watching. Welcome back to Hi Ruth. Well, we have a returning guest today, my second returning guest. And the first time around, it is Cesar.
What's going on, everybody? Cesar from Let You Tell It podcast. How you guys doing? Thank you for having me back on. I appreciate that.
Of course. So the first time I brought you on here, it was with Chris, and I
Shout
felt
out
like
Buller.
I feel like I was interviewing you guys as an entity.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you questions on your own as an individual and like see what I don't know what you're about.
I've been waiting for an episode like this,
Really?
honestly. Yeah, like I've talked to many people about it, and like they've always told me like, oh, because a lot of people like, oh, like just like really my close friends know like my life, like the shit I've been through and everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm just all like, damn. A lot of people tell me like, damn, like you've been through all this and you're still here. I'm all like, trust me, there's been days, you know, but it's just, we'll get into it. But yeah, like they've just told me, oh, whenever you're ready, you know, you'll know. Then once you talk to me about it, I was just like, you know what? Like I think I'm ready, like to let it all out.
Just release, let it go. Oh,
most
I love
definitely.
that. Fucking, I feel honored. I'm glad I asked you. And then I asked you for your choice, and you want a Hennessy again. So here we fucking go again with the Henny. But this time I brought a fun little selection of chasers. You guys can't see this cute ass layout I got going on, but we have orange juice, we have cranberry juice, Sprite, and ginger ale. Oh, and
pink lemonade again.
Back to the basics.
Oh no, this
pink
is
lemonade. What
this
is
is
that?
strawberry lemonade.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
I literally just Googled what are either the best. I wanted weird
Ginger ale,
chasers,
like the Canada Dry is fire too. Yeah, Canada Dry is good. Sprite, 7-Up's good.
Ginger ale's my shit.
Yeah, both of those are like really good
with
choices right
literally
there.
Anything. Got red cups this time. I don't have a straw, but that's fine. Oh, here I go with the heavy pour. I'm gonna let you do that. Fuck. What do we start with? Let's do OJ since
Henny and OJ. That's what you seen?
I heard.
Yo, that's a
I heard this was
crazy
a good combo.
Fuck it.
Fuck it for breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast of a champion right here, y'all.
I'm gonna die. I'm scared. Okay, I was up last night thinking of questions and everything because in my whole pivoting situation, I kind of like wanted to go with the flow, but I do love my questions that I had before because I thought it brought out some interesting things about people. So, first question for you: how would you describe yourself? Who are you?
Honestly, like, and to put it all expected, I'm just somebody who's trying to make it in life.
Okay.
At the end of it, you know, I'm a very loving guy. I'm very respectful. I wasn't always like that though. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and like lie and all that. You know, I've had my moments where I've been a real asshole to people and stuff like that. But I've really learned how to control. I'm still learning. You know, we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect in life. But me, I would just say I'm an average. I'm not. You know what? Nah. I'm my own person. I'm Cesar. I'm from the San Fernando Valley. Born and raised in Panorama City, and I'm just trying to make it out of here.
And that's who you are.
Yeah,
I love that. Yes, people always give me different answers. My own answer to that question was also I'm a Guatemalan girl from the Valley with ADHD, and that's how I define myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, nice. Okay, cool.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers to that. Let's try this, OJ. Okay.
I think you did something there.
Yeah,
wow.
You like that? I think I need more OJ. I'm telling you, I fucking don't know when to stop. I poured too heavy.
That's a breakfast. That's a champion breakfast right there.
Yes. All right. Fucking next question. What are you passionate about?
Man, that's a good one.
It's a
Honestly,
good one, right?
I think now I would say life. I'm passionate really about life.
The journey.
Yeah, because I mean, I've said it plenty of times on our podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
Like as we're making our way to where we want to be, you always got to look back at the journey. Don't try to like dwell in it too much, but you know, like just look back and see where you've been in life.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like I've been through so much shit in life. Like at this point where I'm at with my life, now I've said life so many times right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to live it miserable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to live it in hate. I just want to be happy. Like,
do you feel like you lived most of your life that way?
100%. You know, just the other day when you guys gave me that plant as a gift,
Mhm.
I told Buller, like, I really had to appreciate it. Like, when you gave me it, I know I didn't have like a big like expression, but it's because it's a succulent, right? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And my previous,
Mhm.
marriage relationship, she was into succulents.
Mm.
So right when I saw it, like, automatically, like, damn, like, oh
Was
fuck,
was it kind of a trigger in a way?
Not really. It a little bit, but then what I told Chris once I got upstairs, I was like, I sat down, I looked at it, and I didn't see it as a negative thing anymore.
Mm.
Like, I literally sat down, and this is where the tears come in.
Oh.
Like, I literally sat down and I told myself, like, you've been living in hate so long. And like, people can't blame me, like, with the shit I've been through in life. But I was telling Chris, like, I've been having so much hate inside of me, and I always take it all on the wrong people.
Mm.
Like, a lot. Like, majority of the time, like, I'm always taking my hate out and my anger out on the wrong people when it shouldn't be like that.
Mhm.
And it's just, I just looked at that plan as a new beginning.
Aw.
And like,
I'm so fucking happy because that's what I wanted it to be for you. I heard that you weren't as excited about going into your new place, and I was like, no, this is a new chapter. This is a new beginning. This is all you,
yeah,
only you. And I was like, let this be a representation. Grass grows where you water it. So it's like,
that's a good one. I never
here
heard
you,
that one. Yeah,
here you
nice.
go. Water this. This is you. This is your new beginning. Remember that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
happy
once
you got
yeah,
that.
once I sat down in the room, I looked at it, I shed a couple tears, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not looking at this as anything bad anymore. Like, I'm looking forward, like, in life. And I
I
mean,
love
there's been
that.
things like been popping up for me, and I've been trying to just push them to the side, which, I hope I've been doing a good job, but it's like I said, I just don't want to have any more hate inside me anymore.
Mhm.
I think I've had too much, and I think it's fucking really got into the way of a lot of things.
Yo, I saw this thing on Instagram where it was this chick who was like, we we can only feel the words that we know. So she was going on about how some people say they feel angry or sad. But like, what are some other words that you could use to describe that? Is it disappointment that you
Yeah.
feel? Do you feel neglected? Do you feel like it's breaking it down? God, I gotta send it to you because it really blew my mind. I was like, yeah, I'm not just this angry person. There's more. Like I felt in that moment, I either felt sadness, but I responded to it with anger because that was the way I protected myself with
Yeah.
it. And so, like, yeah, little things like that of digging deep into it. I lost my train of fucking thought in that. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, if you like with those words, like, I mean, I would feel like I feel neglected,
Right. So
disappointed,
is there more feelings than just anger and hate?
disappointed, with some choices I made in life. But at the end of it, those made me the man I am today.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can feel neglected, but sometimes I make myself feel like that.
Mm.
Um,
Do you feel like you neglect yourself?
yeah, a lot,
Mm.
and that's what I'm trying to like not do anymore. I'm trying to really live for myself and just do what's gonna make me happy. Like recently, I've been like chasing relationships, and it hasn't been working out.
It's gotta come to you.
No, I know. Trust me. Like I've been, I shout out Mike and Adam. Like they keep telling me that. They're like, bro, like stop fucking chasing. I'm like, get it come. It's just me. Like I'm just like, I'm like for real. I'm like a certified lover boy. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve. I put in all my effort into it. It's just fuck. Like yeah, I keep chasing and I shouldn't let it chase. Like I was thinking about it this morning too. Like I've been like this whole weekend. I've been going out and I've been coming home late just because I don't want to be home
alone.
because I'm just fighting my demons a little.
Yeah.
But Bullers told me like there's days where you just have to do that. Just sit home and fight them because you got to just let that shit out, and that's what I just been trying to do.
Yeah, sitting in the discomfort. You gotta fucking sit in it. And you gotta even just figure out what it is, first of all. Because feeling it is one thing, but then understanding it and diving deep into it is a whole another fucking exercise that takes a lot out of you. So you really have to like dedicate a day to it because by the end of it, you're gonna be drained. You're not gonna want to do shit. You're just gonna go to sleep. Maybe eat some food, go to sleep. Or whatever. And like you gotta make some time for it, for sure.
Yeah, no doubt on that one.
What's important to you?
Being happy.
Okay.
Being happy, loving yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can't love anybody else unless you love yourself.
Mm-hmm. God, I've heard those words so much, and it's so fucking true.
Like one of my past like little relationships that I've recently had, she told me, "Oh, like you're still broken, and broke people, or I forgot that saying, like, oh,
Hurt people.
hurt people."
hmm
And I realized that, and I'm like, damn, like
Yeah, they do.
I'm trying to get back into loving myself.
Mm.
Like, and shout out to Bueller, Mike, and Adam. They've really like they hype me up a lot. Like they tell me like, bro, at the end of it, you got to remember who the person you are. Like, you're not some random person. Like, and I'm not trying to sound cocky either. They tell me like you got something special. Like,
Mhm.
and you just got to you got to just find it and just run with it.
Yeah.
So I've been trying my best to, like, oh, shout out my boy Danny too. Like, I've been going to the gym, on just working on myself, just trying to love myself again.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important to me right now, is like loving myself and my dogs.
Oh,
My two dogs, Kylo and Vader. Yeah, like those fucking dogs have got me through my dark times.
Yeah. Fuck.
I wish I would have had them when I was a kid, but shit, I got them when I was 27. Fuck it, even better.
You know what's great though is, like, even though everything that I don't know what you've been through, but everything that you have been through, and I just like kind of maybe like subconsciously you've fought for yourself this whole time because you know the value that you have and you know what potential you can get at, and so even though you probably feel like this hurt and pain, you still keep like one foot after the other and keep going forward.
I try to.
I see that.
I like that you put it like that, and it's true. Like, I really try my best to do that. Like, just keep like I got all this wind pushing towards me, trying to set me back, and I'm just slowly taking one step forward.
Yeah, it's exactly what I visualize.
There's days where the wind glides me back a little.
It'll take you back 10 steps, but that's fine.
But it's like my buddy Danny always say, it's a minor setback for a major comeback. Always look at every situation like that.
Minor setback for a major comeback. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Okay. Well, then leads me to my next question. What keeps you going? What keeps your foot going?
I know I shouldn't say this, but honestly, the past keeps me going, because it's like I don't want to live like I used to live.
Okay.
I want to be better in life. I want to just keep working to make myself a better person than I was the day before, whether it's anything I could do in life. And another thing is my dogs too. Like, they've been there for me. Like, there's, last year was really like a tough year for me. Like, especially at this point of time. Like, there was days where I didn't want to be here anymore. And I had my gun in my closet, and I knew I could have gone and get it. But every time I had that thought, my dogs came. For some reason, they would come and just sit next to me on the couch.
They feel energy, man. They do. Like service dogs, I feel like dogs in general can just sense when something's off with you. And like,
yeah.
Maybe go over here.
And it's funny too, because like my little Frenchie, Kylo, he used to always go to sleep in his bed.
Yeah.
But ever since like I've been going through stuff, and like, with passing of like a brother to me, splitting into a 9-year relationship, he's always sleeps with me now.
Oh.
Like, he can't sleep unless it's with me.
Yeah.
So he's always by my side. And then my dog Vader, he's a big dog. He comes with me, but he loves his own space. He's a little fucker. So yeah,
it's like a cat.
Pretty much. Yeah, but like the past keeps me going, and my dogs, and just wanting to be the person that I am. That's mostly it.
Yeah. I don't look at it as the past. I'd look for a better future.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because it's just...
You got to think about things with a positive connotation to it, because the brain is a powerful thing. The words you say, powerful thing. They hold energy behind it. My therapist was like, your brain is going to look for the evidence of the shit that you believe. So if you say, oh, fuck, I'm a fuck up because I didn't go to sleep early. Well, then it's going to be like, oh, yeah, look at you. You're fucking falling apart in the morning. It's like, no, you got to be like, all right, I had fun. And unfortunately, it's going to cost me the next day, but that's fine because I let myself have this fun. So it's just like switching it. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Do you enjoy your successes?
I try to.
You try to?
I try to, yeah. Because I just don't want to get caught up into the moment. Like,
do you not want to get comfortable?
Nah, never want to get too comfortable
Mm.
anymore. I've gotten comfortable in life, and it's just I feel like that really fucked up a lot of things for me.
Oh,
So now I just always
yeah.
want to, like I said, just be better, better, better. Like I take a moment to like look at it, and then like, all right, cool. Like for the podcast hitting 1,000 followers, I celebrated.
It's a big
Yeah, and
thing.
then I celebrated and all that, and then the next day I'm all like, all right, I need to get to 10K next. Like I just got to keep it
Yeah,
pushing.
baby steps. Embrace the moment.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I embraced it. Like I embraced it. That day I got really drunk. Shout out to my Taco Tuesday family.
Aw.
But yeah,
Hey,
like
Taco Tuesday.
yeah, but yeah, that like I try to celebrate it, but yeah, I don't want to get too comfortable anymore.
Okay, that's good. Having a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin has that issue where he just never feels like he's like succeeded, has so many like accomplishments under his belt, but he's still like, nah, man, I gotta do more. I gotta do more.
There's days where I do sit back and I'm just like, damn, like I said, I've been through so much in life and I'm still here.
Mm-hmm.
I have people who are no longer with me anymore, like whether they're off this planet or they're still on and we just kept our distance.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just all like, I'm still around.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't like.
You still have your heart.
Yeah, like my car could have got called a long time ago, especially all the stupid shit I've been through in life.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, like I'm still here telling a story, I guess to say,
Yeah, you're telling other people's stories, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, everybody's always asked, when are you gonna tell your story? I'm just like, bro. I was like, I don't think you guys are ready for that one, bro. Like honestly,
the world is 100% ready. But never mind. Okay, I realize I'm not gonna finish this, but I do want to try the next one: cranberry and Hennessy. That one threw me off.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, sorry, the hole's on your side.
Yeah,
Would you mind, please? You know what's funny? I realized some of my questions already get answered naturally through. So by the time I get them, I'm like, fuck, we already talked about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the cranberry. Or I guess Henny first. I've never drank so much Hennessy in my life until I met you guys.
It's the best, I'm telling you. I hate when people are like, I hate when they're, oh, you're ratchet for drinking out my it's just my drink of choice. Like,
fuck you.
You like vodka, you like tequila.
I cannot do clear alcohol. I don't know what it is. My brain's like, nope, chemicals.
But
all this is chemicals.
Me off a whole bottle of Henny though. That's a totally different person.
Did you want to try a new one?
In a bit. I'm gonna finish this one. Yeah.
No pressure. Okay. Next question. How much time do you put into your projects?
Shit, like with my podcast, I'm all in on that.
24/7, just like first thing on your mind.
I'm always checking the page. I'm always hitting people up, trying to get interviews, trying to just grow the channel, trying to make new contact with people, new relationships, and all that. That's a good one.
Try this shit. Oh my god, cranberry and Hennessy. That's the one. That is the one. Right? Woo! Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, like I put a lot of time into like my projects. When I have that, especially one that like I'm really passionate about, and my podcast, like I'm really passionate about it. So I put a lot of time in that, but I always make time for myself or for my loved ones, or like when I'm in a relationship, my significant other. I always make that time now. I'm not gonna lie, like before I didn't. Before I was like a lazy ass. I just wanted to be home, and I felt like that's a big reason why my marriage or my my relationship like really fucked up, because I wasn't really there for her. But now like I put my time and effort into everything. I try to make the best I can.
Yeah.
And it's just a mistake I made that I have to live with, and I have to just fix myself.
Yeah, we live and learn.
Yeah. So yeah, but I try to put a lot of time into my projects. Like I said, especially like just things that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, because what do they say? If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been trying to. Also, I mean, that's what got me to everything, to where I'm at now too, is doing what I love, which is the film industry thing. On my free time is doing this, and then other free time is family and friends. Yeah. I barely got time to sleep because I'm trying to fit it all in.
The same with me. That's what I'm saying. Like I've barely been having time to sleep.
But see, that's where sleep is a part of self-care and taking care of yourself. So we gotta make that.
Yeah, hell yeah, 100%.
But it's hard. Ooh, you know what? Fuck, I gotta put this out in the world because my therapist told me this yesterday. She was like, "You can totally do things for other people and like be excited and give a lot of yourself, but at what point does it become a disservice to yourself? That's where the fine line is.
Yeah.
That's where you got to know when to say no." And I was like, "Fuck," because I am so willing to like sacrifice myself for the sake of having a good time. You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I've heard it before too. Like, you always got to look out for your number one, and that's yourself.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And
sometimes it feels selfish.
no, it does. But I mean, I really think about it. Like, okay, if I'm saying no, I'm pretty sure the person I'm saying no to would have said no also, because he's gonna do the same thing. You know, he's gonna look out for himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you shouldn't like try to make it feel selfish. You should just be like, look, at the end of it, like, if I break down or something happens to me, are you gonna be there to pick up where I'm leaving off? Like, are you gonna help me pay my bills? You know, shit like that.
Yeah, I am my own responsibility.
Yeah.
I can't give what I. Yep.
Exactly.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And you answered my next question, which was, do you make time for yourself? But what does that look like? What does making time for you look like? What's your you time?
Shit, I love doing the podcast.
That's work. That's not you time though.
Me time, honestly, like being with my dogs,
Oh.
trying to like take them out as much as I can, and just being around loved ones, just being around people like with good vibes.
Yeah.
Cause like the people who I've been around lately are just like amazing. You know, shout out to Skinny, Suchek, Dylan, Dalton. You know, shout out to them, like Bueller. You know, my Taco Tuesday family. Like, just being around all them has always been like a good, like, it's been a really good time, and it's been helping me get through a lot in life.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just like I look forward to a lot of things. Like, as soon as like they're hitting me up, like, hey, what are you doing today? I already know, like, all right,
Yeah, it's like,
we hanging out.
It's
like,
gonna be a day.
yeah, you know. So it's just I really like love just being around just like positive people.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like, I'm done being that negative guy. Like, I may still act like it, like if you talk to people, but I'm trying not to. I really just want to live in the moment at all time.
Because now that you know what that feeling feels like, it's easy to like tell and be like, all right, no, I'm feeling this way. Let's not do that. Let's go back to feeling this way.
Like, I've been eating new food spots that I never thought I would eat at, and I'm just
Let's
like,
go.
like, it's been bomb as fuck. Like, I'm just like, wow, like, how come I've never had this? And I'm not like, I'm pretty sure I was invited to something like this before. I just didn't want to go because I was a lazy ass.
Or maybe you were depressed. Maybe you just didn't have the energy, you know?
Yeah.
I want to take it as a personal shot at yourself, but maybe it was just the state of mind and the capacity that you had at that moment. What is it? Bandwidth.
Oh,
Bandwidth. Okay. That's what people tell me. It's like, how much are you willing to give with what you have at this moment? And it's different in all of our stages, different every day. How do you manage it all though?
That's a good one. I honestly just go with the flow and everything.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Like, I really just go as it is. Like, I like to plan stuff out in life. Like, I don't like doing shit last minute.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really. I haven't been like a really
my entire existence.
I've been trying to like be open to it, like especially kicking with like the people who I kick it with.
Yeah.
So I'm just all right, fuck it. But before I used to be like, no, like it needs to get planned out. Like,
oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah, like like everything needs to be planned out. Like, we got to be here, here, and here, because that's the way I was grown up with.
You need a plan.
Yeah, like I said, like that really took a toll too onto my relationship, my long relationship, because it was always like, hey, we're gonna go here tomorrow. I'm just like, well, fuck, if we're gonna go there, we should have planned this out because we need this, we need that. I would try to make excuses, I guess. That too. I was like, oh, well, I need this, I need that. We need to be here at this time. This person needs to be here at this time. So like, and then when it wouldn't go that way, I would just like be in a bad vibe. You know?
Are you like, I don't want to say afraid, but you just like to be prepared for all possibilities because you don't want to be caught off guard?
Exactly.
Okay. But like, you're in a safe environment, right? With the people that you're with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I know I'm in a safe environment, but we just don't know who's out there nowadays.
I hear you. But you can't control the outside
No,
world.
of course, yeah. But it's like I've said, if my ticket comes, like, be off this earth, then,
no,
you know,
we're not thinking.
Happened. No, it's just like, it's just a thought, you know, like.
My friend was that way a lot. She always needed a fucking plan for everything, and I'm a go with the flow person. And I don't know what changed in her recently, where she's like, "Yeah, I'm just going with the flow, whatever." It's a tranqui vibe.
I need to start doing that. Like,
try it out.
I'm going to my first rave in October,
That's gonna be lit.
and it was just a
Are you
fuck.
scared?
Nah, I'm going with a couple like people who know what they're doing.
No.
So, but it was just like I was gonna go by myself. I was gonna take the fucking
No, you weren't.
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I seen the tickets went on sale for Escape Halloween,
That'd be a sick.
and I was just all like, "Fuck it, boom!" I bought it, and then I had posted it on my story. And then two of my buddies hit me up like, bro, I'm going too. Like, let's get an Airbnb, you know, whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, oh, perfect. It worked out.
This is what I mean by follow your fucking instinct, and things that are in that same energy and vibration will gravitate towards you.
Hell
and then
yeah.
you keep expanding in this thing that you like dove into.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love it.
Yeah, so I've been trying to be that more of just like last minute fucking go with the flow type shit.
Mhm.
I've been trying it. And sometimes
Love
it
it.
works, sometimes it doesn't, but I
that's
try to think
fine.
positive about everything.
Yeah.
Now.
Like, what's the worst that could fucking happen?
Yeah.
Do you ever get overwhelmed? And if you do you notice anything different about yourself when you do?
Yeah. I start distancing myself a lot.
Mm.
I really start distancing myself and pushing people away in like an asshole type of way.
Okay.
You know, there's been a lot of moments where I felt like that. And like I said, I take it out on the wrong people. It could be somebody really trying to check up on me and I'm just being an asshole to them just because I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I do get overwhelmed. And it's just like, yeah, like I said, I back up from people. Like instead of being in the circle talking with you, I'm just like outside, just, you know, looking around or being on my phone, trying to distract myself from everything that's going on in my head.
Yeah. Dissociating.
Yeah, so it's just it sucks because like I said, I've hurt people along the way for being like that, and I've pushed, you know, people out of my life for absolutely no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like at the end of it, you know, I didn't mean it, but it's just it happened, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can control at that point whether you're gonna still talk to me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does get a lot of shit does get overwhelming, especially
I mean, you have
the
so much
more
going on.
yeah, and it's just like it's not even like what's going on now. It's just like all my past shit too.
Mhm.
You know everything I've been to growing up as a kid. You know, I was taken with DCSF like 2 times from my family.
At what age?
The first time I was like 12, and then the second time I was like 16.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
How do you think that affected you
lot.
now?
a lot. I think that affected me and my relationship with my siblings
Mm.
a lot.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 3. I'm the oldest out of 4.
Mm.
So it's me, my little sister Trinity, my little brother Junior, and then my sister Sophie.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm the
Yeah.
oldest out of 4. And yeah, once all that happened, I feel like that really like put a dent into our family.
The whole family.
Yeah, and it's just like not even that either. Like, you know, the street I grew up on, it was very gang active. There was drive-bys happening every night. There's times where we could have got hit. There's like just an example. My little sister Trinity, she shouldn't be here right now. There was one time as a kid, we were out in the front doing water balloon fights,
Mhm.
and the street that I'm from, my family's from there.
Okay.
You know, and everybody always knew who my family was, and we were always taken care of. You know, in a type of way. So it was summer. I forgot how old I was, but we were in the front having water balloon fights and everything. You know, all the OGs came, bought us water balloons,
It's
bought
a
us water
family
guns.
affair.
You know, and we were all
Yeah.
just there chilling. Then all of a sudden, we're just hearing gunshots, and
Fuck.
nobody knows what's happening. So, you know, after like the gunshots stopped, as a kid, I felt like it went on forever.
Mhm.
But in reality, it was only like 8-9 shots.
Mhm.
And then, you know, once everything got settled, everybody got up, we see my little sister and one of the OGs right there on the floor, and he got hit on his stomach, like his rib area. And we're all like, what happened? And so we found out that once the shooting started, my little sister was in a driveway by herself, and he hopped in front of my little sister,
That's crazy. Dude.
and he took a bullet for her. And he's always gonna be in my family's gracings, you know. We still talk to him to this day.
Mhm.
It's funny though, cause like that same day he got out the hospital, We took my little sister to him. We lined her up with his gun wound, and if he didn't hop in front of my sister, she would have
Should
took a
be
bullet
up.
to the head.
That's fucking crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
so like, yeah, my little sister shouldn't be here right now. Like, that's another thing, we went through in life.
Mhm.
You just like every day seeing people get shot,
So you
beat up.
lived in a fight or flight mode your entire life.
Oh yeah, always,
Always.
always been like that.
Yeah.
That's why I have a lot of anger. Like,
Well, yeah, no, it makes sense why it's hard to like get out of that because it was like to such an extreme. Like it is life or death, literally. That
Yeah.
if you can't go with the flow, you have to know what's happening, or else you could lose it all.
that's
Yeah.
why like when I go out, I'm very aware of my surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if people like really notice me, I'm always like taking a look over my shoulder.
Yeah.
Not because like I have enemies or anything like that, but it's
Nice.
just that's the way I was grown up to always
Yeah.
always watch your back. Like when I go out with people and we're in a restaurant, I always like to have my front facing the front door,
That's crazy.
so I see who's coming in and out.
Yeah.
Like I never like to have my back towards the entrance or anything like that. And it's just stuff that I grew up with.
I guess it is a privilege to just kind of go through life thinking that everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, that was really hard for me to think like that, especially
How old were you guys when that happened?
with the gun.
Yeah.
With my little sister, I was probably like 8, maybe 7, something like that.
Dude.
Yeah, and then I mean, I've seen like people get shot in front of me. I've seen people get stabbed. I've seen dead bodies in front of me before.
How do you process all of that? How have you processed all
I
of
haven't, honestly.
that?
It's just like I said.
See, we talked about this last time.
Yeah.
Like if we don't process the feelings, it's gonna crystallize into something. Well, as you say, anger.
A couple people have been telling me I should go see a therapist.
Oh, 100%. I think everybody should see a fucking therapist. Even the happiest person, see a fucking therapist. I've been with my chick for like 2 years, and even now, I'm like, I got nothing for you, Amy. I'm sorry. But she'll still be like, okay, but like, what are you doing on the regular? Like, how's your everyday life?
She still tries to figure something out.
Bro, and then she brings out shit that I had no idea was an issue even at the beginning. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even realize I did that. So it's really just somebody like holding your hand and guiding you through a thought process, because you could easily go in so many different directions and like lose it and not like stay on point and be like A to B. Because that's kind of what it has to be. Yes, there's a lot of other factors, but let's just focus on this one subject for now. So that's what I think therapy is. It's just help.
Yeah,
just a little bit of
I have been wanting to do it because like I said, like it's just I've been through so much in life, and I know I have a story to tell, and like once I tell that story, I hope like it just like inspires people and like it shows people that life could be worse. Yeah. Like honestly, like life could be. There's other people who have worse than me. But I've been through a lot. Like there's times where I woken up and there's nothing to eat at all in the kitchen. But somehow my grandma or my mom would make a miracle and get us food that day to eat. Yeah. There was one time, this is a memory I'm always gonna have with me growing up. It was me, my aunt, and my 2 uncles. We were small at the time, but we didn't have nothing to drink in the house. And my grandma was just gonna make us some corn to eat because we were poor, but we were thirsty, so we drank the juice from the corn can. And we all took a sip, and we were all like, "Okay, cool." Like obviously, we had the water from the faucet and stuff, but we wanted like something like a little sweet, So, so we drank the juice from the corn can just to have something sweet. Yeah. There's been times where sleeping with roaches and all that.
So is that the past that you refer to that keeps you going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I just want a better life for myself now, and if I ever bring anyone into this world, I don't ever want them to go through the shit I've been through. That's my big thing too. If I ever bring a human being into this world, I don't want to fucking have them ever see or been through what I've been through. No, yeah, you can know about it, but I don't want you to be part of it.
Experience it.
It's like even with my dogs, like I'm trying to get them the fucking big backyard they deserve, and I'm working to it every day. I'm working to it every day, because those motherfuckers deserve a lot. It's like I say too, like once I get to this bag, once I really start like making that money, and it's not about the money. It's not for me. Like with this whole podcast thing, it's just about having fun and all that. And that's what I'm doing. But once I get to like this money, like I've told everybody, like y'all getting taken care of. Like I'm buying houses for everybody. Like once I hit this lotto too, like I'm buying houses for like I've already made up my plan. Like if I hit a major lotto, like I'm gonna just buy like 20 houses, 10 of
Jesus
them
Christ.
for the family, for my friends, and then the other 10 rent out, make that money back. Simple as that.
Nice.
You
That's a
know,
good
like
plan.
I want everybody just to live good already.
Yeah.
You know, I think like my people that I have in my circle, they all been through shit. And it's just all like my buddy Danny told me this. Like he really sat down and talked to me one day after the gym because I told him like I was going through it. Like I cried to him after the gym because I was just going through it that day.
Yeah.
I had to just go to the gym and get a pump off. And I cried to him after, and he was like, "Bro, you know, like at the end of it, Caesar, like me and him had our ups and downs, but he's one person who's like really kept it solid with me." And like he's told me, like, "Look, bro, like even though like those times that we didn't talk for months or something like that, I've always checked up on you. I always wanted to make sure you were good." He's like, "Because you don't deserve the life that you're living right now. You're meant." He's like, "Me and you, and a lot of people we know are meant for greater things in life." And I carry that shit with me now, and I always think that too, like. I don't look at anything no more like, fuck, I gotta do this. Like, no, you gotta do this to get to where you want to be in life.
Yeah.
So that's one thing, like, I keep telling myself now, like, you know what? Like, you're right. Like, I am meant for greater things in life. I'm not meant to live this fucking.
No, you've been resistant.
Yeah.
You know, you've been like, fuck that. I'm going this. I'm gonna do my thing despite it all. And that's what we need is the rebels in life.
Yeah. The rebels. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. I just like I said, I just been living in fear and hate so much. Like, I'm done with it.
Good. That's good. You want to feel lighter.
Yeah. Like, I want to get back into loving myself, which I have been. You know, I've been working on it a lot. I've been just trying to make myself happy, do things that I want to do now. And it's been working, you know?
Yeah, that's what it means by loving yourself in order. You can't love others if you don't love yourself first. So it's really just like 100% full focus on yourself. And then again, it will gravitate towards you. I told my friend this the other day. I was like, in the most hippy dippy way I can explain it is we are the universe. We are. And the more that we kind of channel into our intuition and trust the universe that's within us, we are going to mix and blend. We are going to mix and blend with the universe that's outside. So that's how it flows. If we trust the intuition within us, then it'll flow with the outside. And
that's a good way to see it.
Yeah. So you got to trust yourself. Trust your intuition.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm still just trying to work on myself every day, be a better person than I was yesterday. And I ain't chasing no more relationships. We're done with that shit.
No, we're done with that. We're not forcing shit.
No,
it's gotta flow.
Hell yeah, 100%. 100%.
How do you want others to show up for you in stressful moments? Like, are you the type that needs space, or do you want people to check in on you?
A
little bit of both.
A little bit of both, but I'm the type to like, if it's nothing that serious, just let me be. I'll get over it. It may take like an hour or two, but you know, I'll get over it. Like if you want to, like, hey, you good? Like in like 20 minutes, like cool, but don't just like, hey, talk to me, what's wrong? Like, no, like just give me my space. At times there were like those really deep, dark moments. Yeah, I would love just to have somebody there, like, hey, let's go take a walk real quick.
Yeah, because
you know?
you're just like so deep in the rut, you kind of need somebody to be like, hey, snap out of it. Let's
go for a drive.
Let's
go for a walk. You know, like let's go grab a bite to eat. You know, go get something to drink. It's just I like how, and I've had people like that in my life.
Yeah, but like, for that like first initial moment, you're like, let me feel my feelings, or else you're gonna get the fucking flames too. So just let me have a minute, and then boom. I get that. I realized that not only me but everybody, I think, just needs space and a minute to process the emotions before they can even talk about what the fuck it is.
100%. That's the way it has to be.
Ooh, this is one of my favorite questions. Picture yourself on your deathbed, and someone comes in and asks you if you had any regrets in life. What do you think it would be?
The past me, like last year, me would have said yeah. Me now would say no.
No regrets.
No, I'm doing everything that I've done has been for a reason in life.
Okay.
I haven't been the perfect person, but you know,
you're working on it.
You know, it's just, I feel like everything that I've been through in life, I've done in life, has led me to the person that I am today. So I would say like no. Like I said, last year me or before that, I would give you a list of regrets. I mean, I regret not doing this. I regret doing this, and that.
But
I
right
could I could
now,
have wrote you a whole book about like regrets, but
yeah,
now no. Maybe there's
I
still one in me that like that I'm really fighting.
what?
Honestly, I regret not putting in the effort that I should have put into my marriage.
Okay, you reflected on that now.
Yeah, you know,
You think it would have turned out differently if you did?
100%.
Mm.
I think what had happened would have never happened.
Mm.
Damn, that's where I get emotional. Fuck.
Oh, it's okay. Let it out.
Like, I think that would have been like the real helpful thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do look back at it sometimes and I see it. Cause like you just gotta remember 9 years of my life with just one
That's a
person.
lot.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and bash her, even though you have another.
Some say don't. Wait.
No, it's fine. I'll use that one. Yeah,
There's
it's
like either
fine.
alcohol or juice, and this is the second time that's happened. I don't have napkins.
Like,
Oh, Caesar.
like I'm not gonna sit here and bash her. You know, even though she did what she did.
No, it's amazing that you said
But
that.
she really helped me in life too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's things that I would have done in life if it wasn't for her. You know, me and my mom don't talk no more, but she was a big reason why we started talking again. Um, she was the reason why I moved out of my home in the first place. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna have that love for her. That I do have hatred towards her right now, just because of what had happened.
Yeah.
I try to sit down and think about, is it valid? It's not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've done my bullshit in life, but it really sucks. And I probably know what she's going through or she went through.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one big thing that I always like. What if? What if I would have did this? What if I would have did that?
Yeah.
Would have been different. Like I don't sit here and say like I miss her or anything like that. I'm always gonna have love for her, and like everybody just has to understand that like 9 years of my fucking life with one person.
No.
Like, but
love doesn't go away.
Like I'm always gonna have that spot for her in my heart. Like I'm always gonna have that. But yeah, there's days where I'm just all like, damn, what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that?
Mm-hmm.
Where would I be right now?
Well, maybe you wouldn't be here. Maybe you wouldn't be with your podcast.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying too. Like that's why like when I get in that little space of mine,
yeah,
I think back and I'm just like, no, like all that had to happen for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
It had to happen.
Everything happens for a reason. And who's to say, like, maybe that's not the end of the chapter of that relationship. You could still be like, give her flowers and be like, thank you for being that for me in those shitty moments. And you can still honor the person for what they did. And there's still so much more, history and story to be written.
Yeah, like I said, that like between me and her, like I wasn't perfect. I was an asshole. I was a fucking I look back at it and like I said, I was a fucking asshole. And that's what gets me to think, well, what if I wasn't that fucking dickhead? What if I was in this mindset that I am now when I was there? But I'm just all like, well, I wouldn't be in this mindset that I am now if I didn't go through what I just went through in life.
It was just a part of the process.
Because like I said, like last year in August, I lost a brother of mine, Chubbs. Mm-hmm. And in that same week of losing him, I find out the bullshit that she did. So like, I lost two people that were really like important to me in my life.
You lost your foundation.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that shit really threw me off. Mm-hmm. That really threw me in a dark spot in life. I didn't want to be here at some points. I was smoking heavily, like really heavily. I wasn't doing I wasn't doing no other type of drugs.
Which is good.
But I wasn't myself and I wasn't the person who I am now. But that all built me to who I am now and who I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
In 5 years, 10 years,
I
however
think
you want to say.
It's pretty fucking great.
I hope so.
It will be. So. Oh fuck, man. Well, you know what? I want to make this a part 2, if you don't mind.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah? All right, definitely. Guys. This is a part 1 because we're gonna dive even deeper and we're gonna do another hour with Cesar. So stay tuned for next week for the continuation of this because I don't know, man. This is a conversation that needs to be had, and I'm so honored that you wanted to or were willing to share with me on my platform, on this platform. And I just want to say I've gotten so much from this one. It's been 2 weeks, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I've met you guys.
About a month now, yeah,
A
about a
month,
month, yeah.
fuck, that's crazy, dude. It feels like it's just
I
yesterday.
know, right?
It's crazy, but there's my life has changed in a lot of different ways. And I'm just honored to have you guys around.
Thank you,
That's all.
appreciate
You guys
it.
are an inspiration to me as a podcast. I hope you know that.
Thank you, appreciate that. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it. I just want to give a quick shout out to like everybody that's in my life right now. You know, all my friends, all my best friends that are like brothers to me. Uh, you know, just to name a couple: Bueller, Mike, Adam, Danny, Mark, Suchi, Skinny, Dalton, Richie, all those guys. You know, I built a good relationship with people, and those are like some of the names. You know, there's a lot more people out there, but you know, shout out to everybody who's been a part of my life that's still rocking with me.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to everybody who's not, but you know, like it is what it is. You know, wish you guys nothing but the best. You know, from afar. You know, but
nothing but love.
you know, no more hate over
Yeah.
here. And you know, just shout out to life. You know, shout out to you for bringing me back on. I
Aw.
appreciate it.
Of course.
And you know,
Shout out to you. You are breaking a lot of generational traumas and patterns. Well, big ones too,
Yeah.
you know, and that takes a lot of fucking courage. So I know, again, one foot after another, but I hope that you can like lift your head up every once in a while and be like, damn, this is where I'm at, you know?
hell, 100%, I will do that.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yee, cheers, man. We didn't even get through our fucking shit. We were so. We'll have the same setup and then we'll try the other ones out. But so far, my favorite was cranberry.
No, the
Right?
orange juice I think is
Oh,
beating
you-
the pink lemonade now.
Yo, low key. Yeah, let me try this shit. This is a full
Yeah, the
on-
orange juice is beating the pink lemonade now.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you, friends. I love you. Bye.
Laters.